Tom's gonna do the hard line.
I'm out here working on my truck dig dug today. This truck has been great. I have had it all over the place. It's been helping on multiple recoveries. I took it up slip lock. It needed a little help. I had to winch up that. We took it over to Moab. But if it's gonna keep doing this kind of stuff, it needs some upgrades. And one of the first things I want to take care of is the bumper and the winch on the front. Right now, the winch isn't even feeding through the hole for the fair lead. I need to take care of that, get it spooling out the right direction. I also want to push this bumper back like another inch, I think. That'll help with the approach angle. I want to clean up the ends, maybe get rid of one of these wraps on the corner and just reshape the ends a little bit. So the first step is getting this bumper out of there, and then we'll see what we need to do once we get it up on the table. The winch is out and it's on the table now. I just got to figure out how to get the winch off, and then I can start cutting and shaping this thing. Okay, that was painful, but the winch is out. Now a little cutting on the bumper. Up the frame rails so that I can cut them back a little bit. That'll push the bumper back and give me a better approach angle in the front. It'll be a little better for off-roading. So I've got this bumper cut down and I've got it clamped into place here, kind of leveled up. I need to install the lower grill piece so I can really see if it's lined up right. And I'm gonna try and reuse these. I think if I cut the end piece off here, I can use them on each side of the bumper. So I'm making progress here. I'm just gonna keep working away. All right, it's been a few days since I've been able to get out here, but I'm back at it now. I made a little progress. This bumper is mounted in the right location, at least the centerpiece is. I prepped these ends, let me show you, that are going on the sides. They're ready to get welded in. I've made a couple of brackets to weld on so it goes in the same location every time. So I think I'm ready to get welding. That looks about right. This bumper is all welded up. I'm ready now to mount the winch inside the bumper. So I've got the bumper pushed far enough in that the winch control box that sits on top of the winch normally isn't gonna fit in there anymore. So I disassembled it, ready to be mounted somewhere else in the truck. I'll have to figure that out later, but this should go now. I've also got the Yankum toe points, a fair lead that I'm gonna put in there, so I'll bolt that onto the front, and then this whole thing is ready to attach to the truck. This might be a little tricky to get in here to get this. I'm really nervous about whether this is going to fit or not. I've not tried it yet. I've done a bunch of measuring and it's super close. Okay, let me show you. Right in here, that's really close. That's really close. There's plenty of room for these lines right here, but this is where I'm touching. All right, this is my fix. I did a little grinding right in here. I think that'll clear these bolts here. give it another test track. This thing is all back together. I love the way it looks. The winch is not wired up yet. I've still got to do that. I got to figure out where to mount that control panel somewhere on the inside. But so far, it's looking good.
Yeah.
It's getting late tonight. I will see you tomorrow. All right, I'm working in my shop tonight. I've already had a long day working at Mounts Off-Road, but now it's gonna be a long night because I have got to get Dig Dug up and running for a trip that I'm making to Idaho. It's running great, but these ball joints have got to be replaced. They are making a lot of noise. So I'm gonna tear into this front end. I've got new ball joint deletes from American Iron Off-Road that I'm really excited to try. These tires are way too big for this axle. This is a Dana 44. I'm running 38s. The Banana was breaking parts when it went up to 37s. These are too big. I know that. I've got a Dana 60 that I'll get in here at some point, but I'm trying to make this live a little bit longer, and I think this is just the ticket to do it. So we'll tear into this, get those swapped out, and then head up to Idaho. Look at that, Toyota lug nuts. What are those doing on here? Alright, we're gonna put this right over here. Check out those new brake lines. My original brake lines on this, they rubbed the tire just barely, and they rubbed through enough that when I went down that big drop in the maze, I blew that one out because I was riding the brakes super hard, building up the power.
And then he lost control right here.
So I got these new ones made by the Hosers. They're awesome. These lines are awesome. I rerouted them, so now they don't rub. And they're doing great. Oh, got it. What is in there? It's like leaves. I don't know how stuff gets in there. Have you been opening these up and shoving stuff in there? Wrappers? Starburst wrappers? Got it. Hang on, almost. There we go. See? The grease is still purpley on this side. Looks good. Brown and crusty on that side, not good. Alright, there we go. This is my drive shaft. Ugh, look at that seal. That sucker's broken. We're gonna have to put it back in. Oh, I wish I had a new one to put in. But you gotta finish tonight, so it's gonna have to run with that. So these are the new ball joints from American Iron. You can see that they're gonna look way better than the rusty ones I'm pulling out right now. Bridger helped me hammer the ball joints out. They're all out of there now. I'm gonna clean up these bores a little bit with some Scotch-Brite, and then I'm just gonna hammer in the new ones, and I think we'll be ready to install this thing back on the truck. Ooh, yeah, look how clean that looks. Dude, that's going in. This is working. Oh, it's working. Yeah, we sent that guy home. Okay. The instructions tell me to turn this little adjuster sleeve on the top till it's flush with the top of the knuckle. I have a little tool that grabs and does whatever I need it to. And I was worried about this step. Sometimes these sleeves are totally rusted in here and they won't move. It's kind of a taper sleeve threaded in a hole, but it moves perfect. So I think we're ready to start sticking this thing back together. Ah, this is going good. I need to try to tighten these to 60 foot-pounds, so I'm just going to do a little bit by hand so it'll stay, and then we'll give it that. That means torque it to spec. So I have never installed these ball joint deletes before, so I am following the instructions exactly. They are a little different. There there's our 60. Okay, I'm torquing the bottom one, but I just got a 6-minute warning that dinner is ready. So we got to move fast.
Yeah, we're having pizza. 6 minutes. Be there.
Did you make the pizza?
Yeah. Did I say?
She's amazing. How'd this one get that hair in it?
I told you.
I didn't think you were serious.
It's like annoying. It's like in there.
In the ball joint itself, there's a hair. It's got big cat hair. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, I'm putting it back on. Okay, now we go to 40 foot-pounds, starting with the bottom. Yeah, right there. 40 foot-pounds. Okay, I'm putting the final torque on these. I think we got it figured out. I followed the directions exactly. Okay, that's 50 foot-pounds. 50 foot-pounds. Let's see. There's resistance, but it turns nice. I'm gonna stop right there. We're gonna finish putting this side back together and then do the whole thing again over on the other side after we get some dinner. Okay, this side's almost buttoned up. Tightening up the last of the bolts here, then we can put our tire back on. I am pretty optimistic those bad ball joints will be gone. All right, it is getting late and I'm tired, but we are gonna push through because we've got to get this done before we go to Idaho. That side is all back together. We're gonna do the same thing on this side. We'll just do a time lapse and show you how it goes. All right, we've been grinding on this. We got it knocked out. Everything's back together. We need to torque these lug nuts and then go on a test drive and see if we have quieted it down these noisy ball joints. So we'll do that really quick and then take you on a ride. All right, these are all torqued. We're ready for a test drive. Let's go. Just filling up right here, Maverick. We are on our way to Idaho. Super excited. Got Dig Dug going back to Idaho. Last time it came down here, it did it under its own power. I drove all the way from Idaho Falls down to Hurricane. Now we're taking it back for a little family vacation and to get Dig Dug out on the trail, test out these ball joint deletes. I'm really excited because I've done a lot of off-roading up in Idaho, not with Dig Dug at the level it's at now. This is our second Maverick for the day. We just filled up. It is like 45 degrees out here. It's getting cooler as we go north. Maybe it'll be freezing in Idaho. We've missed the cold weather. We're home.
Good thing we brought coats.
Yeah, maybe we'll use coats. So I'm up in Idaho now. I got Dig Dug off the trailer. I'm heading out to this cool trail. There's supposed to be a few trails out in this area. I've never ridden it. I've always wanted to. I'm gonna be meeting up with Alan Clausen and a few of his friends. You probably know Alan from Yankum Ropes. I'm just excited to be out here. We're like in the middle of nowhere. It's just farm fields. This is like potatoes and barley fields that just stretch for as far as you can see. So pretty awesome area. It's gonna turn into lava fields. We'll go check it out. All right, we've been out here for a couple hours now. We just came on this huge bowl we're gonna drop down into. I'm gonna show you it because it looks super cool. Ball joints are working awesome. None of that noise I had before. It's been a super fun day. Check this out. This is a super cool spot. We're basically in a volcano right now.
Tom's gonna do the hard line. For all of you that are used to watching Tom do Red Rock, this isn't Red Rock.
It is a beautiful night out here. Look at that.
You see so far out on the horizon.
Yeah, look at this view way out here. Right there. There. Everything looks really small in this camera. Well, that was a super fun trip. Really cool of Alan to set that up. It was a great test for the new ball joint deletes. They were awesome. And it was a beautiful night in Idaho. I have missed Idaho a lot. I love living down in Hurricane, but man, I miss this sometimes. The cool weather, the beautiful sky, the rain, all of it. We got a couple more days that we'll enjoy up here in Idaho, then we'll head back down to Hurricane. I'm just fueling up for the ride home. We have had an amazing week up here. Weather's been gorgeous. Had a good time wheeling. Hung out with my kids. We're gonna get on the road now. A couple hours. We'll be back down in Hurricane.